Good morning, everybody. It's June 18th, day 16th of the southbound through hike attempt. Last night we stayed at West Carey Pond Lean-To. Today we've got about 7.4 miles and we'll hit the Bigelows. So our plan is to get as far up into the Bigelows as possible. We'll probably camp, I don't know, there's 2 campsites on either side. So anything cool on the way, I'll be sure to show you. And the temperature right now is 74. That's another thing. It's supposed to get up into the 90s. But thank the good Lord right now, at least it's dry. I'll talk to you later on. Yesterday was pretty interesting. As I was getting towards camp, I heard something behind me, and I just thought I had, hit a limb or something. It was just going down through the woods, because I checked back and I could feel my camp shoes. Well, I felt one of them, because evidently one of them, it came off. I don't know how they're on the same snap link, but anyway, one of them flew off, and but it is what it is. And to be honest, people are all over the board on camp shoes, and they're awesome because you can, let your feet air out, and I do. So, but as long as it's dry, I just take my socks off and just wear my shoes that I'm hiking in. So kind of reevaluating the camp shoes deal. Definitely handy if it's been raining, so you can get into something dry. But we'll see. I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna get some more camp shoes or not. We'll see. You can see the trail. Old Maine, absolutely gorgeous, but she has some teeth, no doubt. And I want to say, me and Forrest figured up this morning, we're under 100 miles to go in Maine, which is good. And I don't know if I talked about it earlier, that on average, for whatever that's worth, it takes about a month, say 24 to 28 days to get through Maine for the average hiker. Now, if you're like busting out 20 and 30 mile days up here, which even the northbounders don't do for the most part, then yeah, of course you could do it quicker. But it's a good pace for us. The feet feel really good, ankle feels good, so we're still just heading south. What else happened? Oh yeah, and then last night when I was in my hammock, of course, I don't know what I did, but anyway, basically I blew the zipper out of my bug net on my hammock, which is okay, because if I get it situated just right, I can actually pull the right side up, where it shouldn't be that big of an issue. So, and hopefully when I get on further south, I'll probably be okay without it anyway. But it's still functional and it works. Yeah, shoes still holding up good. These wild horses are, I think, really good, especially with that carbon foot plate that's in them. I've got the super feet insoles that, thanks to Poet from Shaw's Hostel, hooked me up with. Feet feel good, and I'm gonna need it, because like I say, in about 6.5 to 7 miles, we're gonna start up the Bigelows. Yeah, we just had lunch at the little Bigelow Lean-To, and now we're headed up to Little Bigelow Mountain, and then plan on going 7.4 to the next Lean-To. So then that way it would leave us like 8 miles tomorrow to get into Stratton, where we can do a resupply. We've got Stratton tomorrow, and it's about another 2 to 3 days to get to Rangeley. And then after that, we will be going to Andover, which is another like 2 to 3 days. and then another 2 or 3 days to get to Bethel, and then we should be easing on out of Maine, heading into Gorham, which will be another 2 to 3 days. So yeah, that's the plan. Still headed south. Just kind of an update. We've already come, it's 2 o'clock right now, we've come 7.4 miles on the day. And like I say, we plan on another 7. I think it's 7-1 up to the next lean-to. But we're definitely gonna have some climbing. Hazy up here today. Thank goodness wind's blowing. It's about 90 degrees. But yeah, we're going to try to camp right in there tonight, right in that little saddle. So we've got to go all the way up that. Once we get up over this little Bigelow, we're going to fall down and we'll come all the way up. But we're going to try to make camp tonight. And then tomorrow we'll be like 8 miles from Stratton. I'm not sure if that's Stratton way off down there. See some other buildings over there. I'm not sure. But yeah. Made it to the top of Little Bigelow, which to me is not that little, but you can see. That's why I kind of took a picture from the last one, because there's absolutely no view. Moving on. Yeah, we're just headed towards camp. We're not gonna make the lean-to up on the top of the Bigelows. We've done about, it's gonna be right at just a little over 12 miles. We've done a lot of climbing. I just wanted to let everybody know I appreciate the questions. I'll answer them. It's kind of hard out here checking YouTube, and your service is, you know, not real good. You know, a day or 2 or 3 or 4 later, but I will answer them. It's been a rough one. Just climbing and climbing and climbing. But hopefully tomorrow we get up over the Bigelows and get into Stratford where we can resupply. It just all depends on what time we get over the Bigelows. But that's the plan, and we'll get over them. Come hell or high water, we will get over them. But it's just really hot up here today. Like earlier, it was like just about 90 degrees, which is unheard of. You know, that's stuff that we should be experiencing down south. But I think there's 2 more days of that. So we were trying to conserve water. And that's an issue too with the campsite that's up on right at the top of the first Bigelow, is there's not, the water source is iffy. And to be honest, I don't care about hiking 4,000 feet and finding out that there's no water. So at least here we'll be able to load up on water, camel up, and head up first thing in the morning. Yeah.